That's right. Welcome in. Welcome back, everybody. It was fun last week. Well, it wasn't fun. We were totally miserable, but it was interesting to go through Twitter and look at the reactions to the Ohio State game. And so I figured we'd do it for Duke too after that one ended. So let's take a journey through social media and see what the Notre Dame fans feel like after the Duke game edition of the Always Irish Show. As always, you can find a program on YouTube. Do it. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Give the video a thumbs up. That helps me out as well. Notifications on that way you're alerted every time a new episode drops. Twitter, search bar Always Irish Rat. Always Irish Inc. Emails alwaysirishnd@gmail.com. Audio only anywhere you want it. You can get it to Cowlin Lines. 312-988-15. You tell John Kennedy all of the news you have heard and you have seen. Instagram, Facebook, Always Irish Inc. USA Today, Fighting Irish Wire. Read all about it. Okay? All right. Wild 2 weeks. Wild. When I say wild, doesn't get any wilder than the way these two games ended. I posted to the people, what do you think after the Notre Dame Duke game? Let's see what they think. How are we feeling, Irish fans? Feeling like Sam is that dude. 4th and 16 was pure guts. No way he was going to end up short on that one after what happened the week before. Mark H. I'm going to put this one away, never think about it again. So many things against us. Refs, injuries, bad mental state, Duke Super Bowl. Take the W and learn from it. Sam is the man. Mark, that's a pretty good one, man. Adam taking a deep exhale. There's some people falling down the cheese wheel in what is Switzerland or whatever, just falling. Madmore, I'm going to have to get back to you on this question. I'm telling you, man, people get whacked out. Notre Dame stresses you out, messes with your brain. Dennis says, great. Happy this team finished. In previous years, as you know, we were not winning these types of games. Go Irish. Honestly, fine. As long as Greathouse and Thomas are healthy next week, I'll take an ugly win on the road with the ranked team when our offense was injured as hell. Austin, feeling like I really need a blowout next week, or at least a game that doesn't include 4th down attempts or last-second touchdowns that decide the game. Need a break. God, wouldn't that be nice? Can't you just build yourself like a 17-point lead or something against Louisville? Give my blood pressure a break for a minute. Jay Lehman. Relieved is probably the best sense. Annoyed about the number of mistakes being made. Bobby Bleachers. Like we need Ivy League refs start to our games on the field and the booth. Your thoughts, Johnny? They are terrible. Bad at their jobs. And there's no accountability. They do things that aren't even allowed in the rules. They replayed that punt that whether it was a touchback or not, you're not allowed to go to the booth for that. They did it anyways. They just do whatever they want. And there's no accountability. None. Joseph. I feel better, but something has to be done with Parker. Seriously, concerns there. And I'm totally done with Tobias. Go bat down Hail Marys for us at the goal line, bro. That's all you're good for. Please stop thinking things are going to start clicking for this kid. The problem is you don't really have many other guys to go to, especially when you have injuries and stuff. You don't have much to go to. Brendan, easier to get out of bed this morning. Yeah. The Ohio State one was a tough rise. Oh, boy. Ty, great till I started watching the Ryder Cup USA team. Yep. It's a mentality. the Americans are soft overall when it comes to how they approach golf compared to the Europeans. The more guaranteed money there is, and the more it's the good old boys club, the more it hurts the American side. It is a mentality, and the Europeans have a different switch in the modern era of golf to go to that the Americans don't have. It's a mentality there. Steve, like I was in a NASCAR race and crashed at the end. I won the race. I'm just upside down and in flames. Sports Talk Drew, still depressed after Ohio State. Mike Sloan, feel lucky to get the win, but still pissed at the enigma known as Parker. He's got to get this figured out, or we're not going to have any shot at 11-1 for a playoff run. Marcel, I feel good because we won and winning is really hard. John, I feel very tired but happy. A lot of people are in the middle like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's better than a loss. Ooh, this is interesting. I was at the game. I don't think I know anybody else that was at the Duke game. I was at the game. Started off great, pretty much immediately downhill from there. Let Duke hang around and hang around. Felt an impending sense of doom from the second half on. Happy we won, especially since it was the first ND game my youngest daughter got to go to. Yep, any wins better than any loss. Better. James, this was going to be a tough game regardless of what happened last week. And with Duke being good this year, was even harder. Happy to pull out the win, beat the Cardinals. Yep. Man, Duke's defense is going to be a pain in the ass for a lot of these ACC offenses. I hope they're ready. They are going to be a nightmare for so many teams. Jamie, winning's better than losing, but the offense either needs a boost of confidence or a better sequencing of plays. I will give a little leeway to us having a very limited receiving core, and they played a lot of snaps. I am really hoping they can open it up a little more against Louisville. I need to feel that going into USC. Danielle, frustrated. They are a much better team than what they're showing. The offense is much better than the final score. I don't know if it's the O-line or the play calling, but something's not producing. Again, some of this depends on how much credit you're giving to defenses. How good of a defense do you think Ohio State and Duke are? They're a part of this too. But I'm still going to say, I don't care how good the defenses are you're playing. 14 points in your biggest game of the year is a fail. 21 in the next game, not good enough. All of that could be true at once. Jameson, Merriweather needs to learn how to catch a damn ball or keep them off the field. I don't think you have enough healthy bodies. You can keep them off the field. As a fan, I feel like I need a bye week. Can't imagine what the players are feeling like. Yep, not going to have one till week 9. Horrible scheduling. Mista, not good. We are lucky to be number 10 in the AP. I was almost sure Alabama was going to jump the Irish for that 10 spot because we all know unless the team is awful, winning big on the road in the SEC is a bigger deal than barely beating the 17th ranked team on the road. Better. Grateful they won. I kicked a neighbor's chair, so that wasn't good. Otherwise, relieved. I thought Duke played pretty decently, actually. That was a legit football game. Lots of complaints, but coming out with the win should be sufficient to get me through the week. That's fair. Larry, worn out. Kevin, it was a good win against quality team in their house, but honestly, we still have a lot to fix and are fortunate to get the win in a game that could have gone the other way. Can't argue with any of that. Daniel, the next 2 games going to be tough. Yep. Very good. The Irish win. Is ND good? Is ND perfect? No, but who is? The boys show heart, tenacity, and togetherness every time they take the field. William, I'm excited that they won the game, but it should have been over in the first half. But they need to move on as they got huge games coming the next couple weeks. But the offense has to keep rolling or get rolling again. And they got to trust Hartman. I want them to let Hartman take some chances. I just do. I think they needed to take some more chances against Ohio State. Let Hartman have a chance at a couple huge momentum changing plays, chunk plays, touchdowns, quick strikes. I thought you maybe needed that against Ohio State. They didn't even really try it. So I don't know. Robert, like we should be 4-2. I don't take much positive from the game. Too many mistakes and missed opportunities. Same as last week's, only we made a play at the end. That's rough. Relieve. Glad we didn't let OSU beat us twice. Yep. Better than last Sunday, but still concerned. Yeah, everybody's writing better than last Sunday. Better than last Sunday. All right. Oh, what else do we have? Let's see. I'll take it. Not a lot of time to get the wide receiver room where it needs to be. Offense will have to do some things it hasn't done against a quality opponent like USC coming up. AK, don't get me started. Much better than a week ago. People do not like the offense. A win's a win. Relieve but need the offense play a lot better. That Duke team is legit. Feeling like I went to bed drunk, woke up drunk, and getting drunk again today. The Irish played like shit, but the Bears will play even shittier. On to next week. Now I know why you drink. If you're a Bears Notre Dame fan, I get it. You need to drink more, not less. Oh, man. Chris, I'm feeling great. Big win for Notre Dame last night on the road against a ranked Duke team who has a chance to win the ACC. It's going to depend, I think, on how bad that eye ankle sprain is on a quarterback. A win's a win. I could tell you how I, as a Buckeye fan, feel. ND is not good, and they took us down to the whistle. Exhausted. The fact that this win was paired with the BK loss this weekend has had a really positive impact on my life and social media. Yeah, me too. Me too. Anytime Kelly loses, a good day to me. Glad they got out of North Carolina with the win. Happy we have Hartman and Estime. The team found a way to battle and win. I think we beat Louisville by 10 plus, but Southern Cal, scary. I have a bad feeling we might be setting up a second Caleb Heisman moment. Ooh, no. Bad, good, relieved. I don't know. You got to be relieved. Notre Dame won and they didn't lose. So play calling's holding the team back. Chris, I think the coaches need to get their crap together. Outcoached once again. Freeman looked overwhelmed. Golden had no answers. Bro, look at the amount of points they gave up. You can't say they had no answers. They played winning defensive football in both of the last two games. I have more of a problem with the offense than the defense. Character building win under the circumstances we were in, yeah. Relieved plus LSU lost in epic fashion. Yeah, a lot of relieved. A lot of I'm glad we escaped. And a lot of offensive worries, man. A lot of offensive worries. Just it's very hard for me to judge. Are the offensive struggles, Notre Dame not doing things right, or you just played two of the best defenses in the country and you're banged up and you're in a tough stretch? I don't know. The reality is probably pieces of all that are true all at the same time together. But I do know this. Whatever frustrations you had about this ball game, do not underestimate what a big win this was. An absolute must have, not only for this year, but for the Freeman era. This was just a unique cluster of shit dynamics and circumstances that all converged on Notre Dame at once. You just had to get a win, and you did it, and I'm proud of that. I would be shocked if Notre Dame didn't play better and look better against Louisville. Now that all this can just settle down after Ohio State and after Duke and all that, I think they're going to play better. And it'd be a good way to trend into USC. What do you guys think? Talk to you later.